Hey there. So you have been sending me emails lately, whether it's roofing offers or review requests or anything like that. And I am not actually in the market for a roof. And I'm not even in your market, most likely. I am a roofing marketer. And I wanted to since you sent me an email, I wanted to shoot you this video back and tell you a little bit about what we do and see if maybe we would be a good fit. So I own a company called Arrow Digital. And we have a service that's specific for roofing companies and contractors just like you, and it's called Rank King. And so just a really brief elevator pitch, so to speak, of what we do is, as you know, there's so many different lead generation things out there. There's Home Advisor, there's pay-per-click, there's all sorts of digital targeting and marketing and all sorts of pay-per-lead and lead generation companies. And it can get super confusing, it's super muddy, and it seems for a lot of roofing companies that they end up feeling like they're chasing every month after new leads or the new thing to get leads. And lately, because of regulatory pressure and some privacy restrictions that data companies that house your data have been put in place, I'm thinking specifically of not only Google, Facebook, Twitter, but Apple. If you have an iPhone, you've noticed now that they're asking you if that app can track your data, your behavior. And that's the data that is used for these performance marketing lead generation type things. And so because of the regulatory pressure, because of this environment of consumer privacy first, the effectiveness of that type of marketing has really struggled over the last 6 months. So if you're doing any of that marketing, you probably noticed a decrease in the performance and maybe even an increase in cost. So you're not getting as many leads, but you're paying more for them. And that's because of what I just talked about, the privacy focus. And so what we do is just really go back to the tried and true of making sure that you're as visible as you can be in your market on Google. Google has over a 93% market share in the search market, which means everybody's going to Google. I think over 90%, if I remember the stat, is maybe 92%, but over 90% of consumers use Google to find a local business. So making sure that you rank high in your market on Google is paramount to the success. And because all these companies are still chasing leads and still trying all these lead generation tactics and maybe seeing less results for it, they haven't yet caught on to the fact that I just actually need to really, really focus on where I stand on Google. And I don't mean pay-per-click. Okay, we want to get our roofers away from having to pay-per-click. It's not a bad thing, but what we want is that organic traffic because people trust Google. And they trust their organic results even more than they trust the paid results. And so what we do is actually make sure that our roofers are not only ranked number 1, 2, or 3 in their markets for the desired keywords on organic, but we want them in the top 3 for those keywords in the map as well. And that is what is the Rank King service. We want you to become a Rank King in your market, meaning that you're ranking in the top 3 for those keywords in the map and also the top 3 in the keywords that matter most to you on organic search. And when that happens, a lot of our roofers no longer have to do any sort of paid advertising. They don't have to do Home Advisor. They don't have to do any of that because they have organic, high quality leads coming into their system. We also provide an awesome system for it. And then of course, reviews are a big piece of that too. So all of that is kind of a brief overview of what we do. We do it specifically for roofing contractors, siding companies. Those are the 2 that we really focus on. And if you're interested, there's actually a link in this video description to schedule a call with me. And you know, I appreciate the email. I understand what you're doing. But if we can hone in those marketing efforts, that would be really, really impactful and of course save you a ton of money in the long run. So if you're interested, click the link below, schedule an appointment, and I look forward to potentially chatting with you. Thanks.